Hello, beautiful people. You know what's up. I know what's up. So let's do it. Hey, Alexander. the hell? I'm trying this new chat application, and it shows like there are so many people. That's not right, right? Yeah, that's not correct. It's weird. Oh, this is good result actually, 542. Why is this red? Is it slide maybe? I don't know. It was 542. Lol. What? For the fuck's sake? What's happening? Oh, it works. This was the thing I was looking at. Yesterday. I think. Okay, so what we have found last time is here. I would read this. Can change and re-render only those items that have changed. That it will change some items individually, like for example, just the T-port, just the lab, and so on. What we have found when I was inspecting the thing in here is that it doesn't do exactly that. It's more like it will read all of those, all of that, and if I do reset items, you can see this here kind of blinks. look at that. Is this unban? Ban. Okay. How do I close it? Just click away. So if I do change IDEs, notice that both this and that is changed. But when I do reset, after the first change, it changes only the first one. So now I'm thinking it might be looking at the entire list of the things displayed, and if those IDs would be not changed, then nothing would change. How do I test that? So let's try to write a thing which will change one ID, and here I have changed the first ID, and that increases the thing. Also, what I see here, that when I'm changing that, when I have implementation without the track by, it changes only that thing being the first element, first item. But if I change it again, it will refresh the items in the list into the ng4 that will have IDs, the ID previous and next value. So change ID here, those two, those three, those three, those three, those two. Yep. And now it will be just one. Okay, so what I want to implement is to have a button which will change the ID of the first item to 0, which would be the same. And in theory, I would have update in the first table, or the first 4, but I would not have in the second one, because the first one is looking at the changes in the properties of the tracked items, or here I mean not tracked, of all of the items in the 4. It's not, so maybe just that will update, or maybe this and that both, or none of them. So let's see. I will implement that, and we will have a button as well, but I think I will put it on, what the hell, I will have okay, whatever. because I'm in different and okay, so this is like this you 2 0. Now we will implement that. This items 0 ID equal to 0. Built. Let's see. So I expect I want to see this one expanded to and so change this. Cool, so let's see what it does. This is the second one, this is the first one. Doesn't do shit. Change IDs. I love them. First one, here's the, oh, it's collapsed. Okay, I see. Okay, so reset. Clear counts. Now, this will not do shit. If I change the first, okay, none of them. Okay, but if I do increment by 1, and now I will change this to, so that will update that and that. Yeah. What is the thing that I wanted to do next? Hey, hello. Welcome back. I forgot what I was doing here. Yeah, I'm using that from, well, every day. I usually keep my notes there. I don't use it for much else nowadays. Can change and re-render only those items that have changed. I'm still not sure how it works. Oh yeah, it's possible. It's possible to have it as an idea as well. But with the Emacs is, I found it to be a hobby, for me at least, because for me it takes quite a long time to have all the tools which I have in IntelliJ, for example. Yeah, so I just use IntelliJ. We are using it at work as well, so I just have a tool which I just use, and that's it. I wanted to, at the time, I wanted to use the Emacs shortcuts everywhere. But now I am using Vim shortcuts everywhere, including in Emacs. So it kind of unifies the way I'm able to change the text. I see. Is there like some reason? Like, do you think it is better than for that, or you just did that because in the lectures or somewhere they were using that stuff, so you're just using it? You're just using the same thing as they did, or your colleagues maybe? And there was this track method, right? So can go back to that, and here is track by items, right? Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I use IntelliJ because it's usually used in the corporate environment where the Java is used, like anywhere, right? And since it can do front end as well, so I use it for both. What do you mean better? I mean better can mean I like the color scheme, right? But I don't think that's what you mean when you say it. Lightweight. Oh yeah, it starts definitely faster. That's a plus. You prefer the way it looks? Okay, fair enough. What I don't like about the VS Code is that thing on the left, like these permanent icons. Those here, right? I would like not to have them here. I didn't find a way how to do that. It's not big of a deal to me. You have to close them in IntelliJ, and you don't have to close them in VS Code. Is that what you are saying? Yeah, it is, but for example, Dario, which is one of the streamers in here, he prefers the Visual Studio Code, but he has a good reason for that. Because in his workflow, he's using a lot of remoting into another computers, and that is very well done in the VS Code, according to him. So that's very good for him as a tool, you know, to do. I don't know exactly how that is done, right? And then you have like personal preference, like it's free. The full version of the VS Code is free, which is awesome. I mean, you have a free version of IntelliJ as well, but it's not like the full version. It doesn't have all the features. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that works, but he was saying good things about it. Okay, I just maybe it will help me if I will know when this is triggered, this function, when. right? It might happen that I will be. Okay, so here we are using track by items, right? Are we using it somewhere else? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh fuck, there's a lot of them. Fork. Okay, I don't like that. Whatever. I will go there and a track by items, and what I will do here is this statement, right? And now it will stop in our application, so maybe we will get some insights when exactly it is triggered. So it is at load, of course, so we will just ignore for the loading of the page the breakpoints. Did it. Good for them. So now when I do first, okay, so that was triggered in here, and it was triggered once, twice. Okay, so what is in scope, huh? Oh, fuck. Okay, so index number 1, it is a lamp. Okay, so to phone, television, fishbowl. Okay, now it will do for all the other things. So I'll ignore that. No, I did not try it. I have heard it's like there's a good and bad to it. It sucks. I have heard that sometimes it pastes even the comments from the function it kind of steals the code from. So, and some people are like, oh, do this and that, and then it was above that implemented method, there was an even comment with the author name. So it basically it's in a clever way, or kind of clever way, is stealing code from the maybe public repositories on GitHub, maybe. Oh, yeah, the thing is that you might find something in the in JavaScript, and it will be using the old style of the variables declaration, right? With the global scope and the function scope, rather than now the good practice is using let, const, and so on. True. Okay, so we had that. If I update just one, it will control all of it. So this is a teapot. Okay, good. Lamp. Okay, so and I changed only the one, huh? To 0. and just trigger all of them. So if I do, this will be this exactly the same teapot. The ID is 1. Second has ID 1 as well. Okay, this did not help us a lot, did it? So I will remove this. I would say that that is a good practice, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. But I don't really know how it works. But you said it recommends Aidan. You said it recommends vars, right? Yeah. So that might be how it is implemented. It just takes the most popular thing, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there is like the competition to the Copilot. They are the main selling point of them. One of the main selling points is that they will not leak your code. That was one of the selling points, or one of the competitors to the Copilot. And the second was that it might not even use for recommending like outside sources, but your own code. Most likely. That's how I would approach it, at least. I don't know if they did something fancy to it. But I'm not sure if like just throwing out like this huge training set on the NLP seems to be too trivial of an approach to have that kind of result, but who knows? Okay, what did we find out about this? Honestly, I still have no idea how this works or why I should use it. It says it will look only for the change of the ID, right? But okay, for example, this sentence, Angular keeps tracks of it and doesn't require the server for the same ID. Doesn't make much of a sense in the context given, because do they mean like if there is a code behind which is trying to query from the server being like a backend database or something, or do they mean the Angular server, which is basically like running on the machine? On the client side, I mean. And if I have a look in here, the only difference which we were able to find to, oh fuck, it's not what I wanted, was this, right? That if I do reset, it changes only the first thing without the track by. And the reset is doing reset list, yeah, this thing over here. It calls reset items and this bullshit which I don't like. So the reset items we have up in here, and rewrite the items. That's what it does. The value, all of them will change. We take this list, which is the list in the beginning, right? There is a ID 0, teapot, then we have a alarm phone, 5 of them, okay? I also don't like why they do have like this code, like, look at this. This one has been initialized on 4 lines and those on fewer. So I'll fix that, much better. Okay, so this is the end of this round and I feel like doing another one, so I will visit the bathroom and I will be right back. I'll stop the recording, of course.